Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Lilacspectrum here with a new challenge, the Bachelor challenge. And basically, I have had a crazy week, which I'll get to in a minute, but I'm actually lost all my audio for this original gameplay. The original audio I had for this game has disappeared because I had to get Audacity working, and it's just been a crazy ride. So at this point in this video, I'm actually talking about the different characters that are part of the Bachelor challenge, and I don't remember their names. I'm so sorry. It probably says their names on the screen at some point in this video. I am so sorry. I do not know their names. So I'm just gonna go through the house and show you them. I'll show you the Bachelor, and then all the Bachelor contestants, which are the females, will be showed throughout the or shown throughout the whole thing. As we look at them. And of course, I'm just kind of going through all the girls and then the Bachelor. Like I said, do not remember the names because I literally made them really, really late one night, and and I didn't even write their names down or anything. I think I wrote them down in a notebook, but I don't know where that notebook's at. I think it's at my dad's house. But yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the Bachelor challenge and all that fun stuff. But one quick thing before I begin, I wanted to give credits to the people who made the Bachelor for me, or not for me. They made a guy, and the house, and the house credits go to Shoumira. And I found the house on the Sims game. If you go to the gallery, you can see. Look this person up. It's Shoumira, Shoumira, and that is the house. They made the house, and the house is absolutely gorgeous. And I'll show you the house actually a little bit later, like from the outside perspective. And also, like I said, I'm showing you the girls. And then, of course, the person who made the guy I'm using as a Bachelor is Roelleee. I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but it's Roelleee. So those are the people who I'm giving credits for making these characters and all that fun stuff. I'm only going to give them credit right here, like in voice right now, but I probably will say it in every video, like as a little thank you for letting me use this thing. I don't know if they'll know. I'll tag them in this video so that they can look their name up on YouTube and see it, but I don't know if they will. So anyway, thanks guys for that. Thank you for making the house, and thank you for making such a handsome guy. It didn't say don't use it, and it didn't say I had to provide credit, but I feel like if you're going to use somebody's, character or handmade character or whatever, you should give credit. All the girls were made by me. I literally did a lot of fun. Basically, this is the Bachelor right here, the guy sitting across, and I don't even know his name. Like I said, next game will be a lot better. Part 2 will be so much better. But I literally sat down one night, late at night, and it's like, you know what? I kind of want to do the Bachelor challenge because I'm getting bored of the legacy. Not that I'm getting bored of the legacy challenge because I just started it, but I'm getting bored of the mundanity, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm just getting bored of the same old thing. And so I just decided to do something fun and new, and I made all the girls and really didn't know where to begin with the guy because I don't know. I like making girl sims because I have a lot of custom content for girls, a lot of hair, a lot of makeup, a lot of skin tones, a lot of outfits and stuff. But for the guys, I'm just not as prepared for them. And so when I was like, I don't know what to do about the house, and I don't know what to do about the guy, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to get my game right, and then I'm going to look up one of the houses in the gallery, and then I'm going to try to look up a guy in the gallery. And so that's what I did. And I actually found some other interesting finds in the gallery to begin other challenges at a later date. I think 3 challenges on my channel is a little bit much. Like, that's enough. So at this point, those will play themselves out, and then we'll see where we want to go next. So if there's any challenges you want to see, you can always leave them below. And yeah, my favorite girl is this girl with the two-toned hair, and the girl that I'm showing actually right now, just because they have really cool hair and really cute personalities. But like I said, I don't know their names. I'm so sorry. I know that's probably their name right there popping up, but guys, I'm blind. If you have never seen me play games before, I am so blind I can't read, and the thing I'm editing this video on right now is very, very tiny, and I can't see what's happening. So I'm sorry. I'll tell you guys the names in the next episode, the part 2. of this. Actually, I sat down to watch this and to edit it and all that, and I actually recorded audio as I did all this, so I'm like actually talking in the thing. I did it with Audacity and then didn't have the correct stuff to export my audio, and I was just so tired that night I just let it go. I know it's probably lazy, but anyway. So I said, well, I'll just do a voiceover until I can figure that out. So I figured it out tonight, so the audio should be somewhat together from now on. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, so the Bachelor challenge basically is just like the show. You have one guy and then as many girls as you want. I did 7 girls and of course one guy to make a full household of 8. And then you basically play different challenges throughout the what they air quote as weeks, and you vote off somebody every 3 days, which is for me will be every 3 episodes somebody will leave. And I will most likely, the challenges can vote people off as well as their personality with people, and at the end of this episode I'll tell you who is the most who's the person to be watching out for this week, and I'll get to that later. But basically that's all it is. From what I know, there is not a whole lot of stuff like to lose this game. Like you can't lose it from what I know. But yeah, it's a pretty fun challenge. I can't control. I can't. There's a lot of things I can't do, but let me look up the challenges, and I'll actually read them off the challenge rules, so you know. And you can just look up Sims 4 Bachelor Challenge or Sims 2, Sims 3, whatever you want. I'm sorry, I was actually checking my time there because I wanted to see. I didn't edit that part out, but that's okay. But let me look up the Sims, and you can just look at it. It's by Urban Sims, I believe, so thanks Urban Sims for writing up the challenge information. Alright, so steps to begin the challenge, of course, you gotta create your Bachelor or Bachelorette, and, that is something else I want to do. I want to do Bachelorette too, so it could be, the person could be old, young, pretty, ugly, rich, poor. The beauty challenge, it's not a beauty challenge, but it can be if you want. You can do whatever you want. Give the traits, but the romantic trait is required. Create your contestants, so I created those, and they have to be all over the place. So I like the fact that I have white Sims, black Sims, lighter skin, darker skin. Part of it's custom content skins for the women, so where it should have been darker skin, it isn't, but I'm not trying to leave anybody out. I know, it probably looks like I didn't, but anyway. So you can do whatever you want. Pick your pad, so you can either, it says money isn't an issue, which I didn't worry about money. I did free real estate and got a house I liked, and you can have it to be as chic or as ratchet as possible. Either way, it's up to you. So yeah, that's all you really need to know. And yeah, so at this point in the game, I was actually trying to get him to dance because he wanted to dance, and I can control him, other than woohoos, which I'll talk about in a second. But I didn't even realize there was no door. I don't know if the person who made this house forgot to put a door there, or if they had a door there that I didn't own in my expansion packs, and so I had to end up putting a door there. So you'll see it flip over that. So first, the general concept of this challenge, as mentioned previously, is simple. The Bachelor or Bachelorette is trying to find love with 7 Sims currently present, which is no big deal. Same old thing with the actual TV show. Eliminations will take place every 3rd day or 3rd episode at 3 p.m. sharp, unless otherwise stated. The 3 p.m. sharp thing, I don't know if I'm going to hold strict to that or not. We'll just have to see, because I haven't got there yet. After the welcome home introductions, the elimination will be simple. Before the elimination has the Bachelor or Bachelorette, you will have certain interaction with each single sim on the given elimination day before you can continue with the eliminations. The woman or man with the least compatibility with the Bachelor or Bachelorette will be forced to leave the house at once on elimination day. Once the sim has left, no further contact is allowed via the Bachelor or Bachelorette, blah blah blah. So basically, once they're out, they're gone. You can't keep on bothering with it. In the event of a tie, check to see which sim has the best relationship. And that, like I said, every week you have a certain challenge and certain things to do, and if there's a tie, you just win that way. Or with elimination, sorry. It also says I can post a poll, but for you guys to vote on. But at this point, for this first season, I don't think I have enough people to vote on a poll. So I'm just a really small YouTube channel right now, so I don't think I will be relying on the poll. Maybe I will get enough people watching these that I will use a poll maybe next season or later in the season. If you want that to happen, maybe try to get me some people to watch. Building relationships. In order to build relationships, you will need to go on dates. You can do group outings, or if you're really feeling a sim, go on a one-on-one date. And as mentioned previously, this is the guy dancing. Isn't he cute? But as mentioned previously, every week you have a certain thing you have to do. So we're gonna follow the rules with that one. We'll play it by ear. It's up to you how you go about it, or your goal during these dates is to get to know the sim better. No repeat one-on-one dates with the same sim unless you have given everyone else who remains in the household a one-on-one. So essentially, if I do number 1 sim, number 2 sim, number 3 sim, I can't go back to number 1 until so-and-so. And I'll write all that stuff down so that I know. Because, guys, all these names are going to get confusing at first because it's just a bunch of names. So I'll write it down. You don't have to worry about it. In the house, interactions between sims are allowed as long as they are fair and non-romantic. Unless otherwise stated, sims are free to do as they please. So this is also the house I'm showing you on the outside. Like I mentioned before, I'll show you. It's a very lovely house. It's so gorgeous. But yeah, so no romantic things unless otherwise stated. I think if he has the need or want to do it, depending on what it is, I will try to do it. So like earlier, he wanted to dance, and so I took the time to let him dance. So, you know, I'm going to try to play this from his perspective and try to do everything he wants and let the girls be kind of on their own. But there will be some things during the weeks that I will force the girls to do. We'll get to that when we get to that, but I'm not going to try to ruin it all for you guys. But anyway, so I'm going to play as him because I feel like, and these are all the bedrooms and stuff upstairs, but I'm going to try to play as him because I feel like it will be easier. But yeah, I designed the upstairs bedrooms, and there's a bathroom upstairs, so that they all had somewhere to sleep. And it's not too crazy expensive or anything like that, but that's it. Okay, next, group dates, outings. The Bachelor or Bachelorette and contestants can interact with each other only on friendly terms. Contestants can interact with each other. Even getting the other contestants in bad moods can help the other sims gain the advantage. I'm not going to force anything unless I just want to, but anyway, so yeah. No forced romantic actions or interactions. If it happens anonymously, you must allow it to happen, so it'll cause jealousy. I'm just going to play this by ear. This is not going to be anything, you know, crazy, anything. So one-on-one dates, try to go on a one-on-one date with each sim if possible. If you can't choose, pick the sim with the lowest relationship to go with them. So essentially, I think that's kind of what I'm going to rely on. Not the highest, the lowest, but we'll just, like I said, when we get there, that's what we'll do. Keep the days fresh. Maybe a stroll in the park, grab a drink at the local nightclub, go for a workout, attend the spa. So we're not going to try to do the same things over and over again, because I know some people say, oh, go to the spa, go here, and a lot of people will play this and do the same thing over and over again, but the point of it is to be different, you know, because you don't want if it was a real girl on a real show, she would feel bad to go to the same place all the other girls have gone. So, you know, we'll see. Says it can cancel the date once the goal level has been reached. But cannot cancel anything until it reaches that. So unless it runs out, I think once it runs out of time, then it cancels. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we'll do all that. And then in big bold letters, it says no woohoo is allowed. So 2 sims can remain, but be aware jealousy can ruin your chances. No trying for babies, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to worry about woohooing and trying for babies right now, because this is not a challenge about that. This is a challenge about finding love, and I think it will ruin the chances, because other people get thrown off, and it messes up your moodlets, and we're not going to do that. So, yeah. Let's see. No outside relationships. I'm not locking the door or anything to anybody, just because I don't care to do that. I want them to have somewhat free will. Since once the contestant enters the house, they can only leave upon elimination. I'm not holding that to a huge standard or anything. If your bachelor has thoughts of a sim, be it an interaction or even romantic, excluding woohoo, you are allowed to perform the interaction. So at this point, the girl in the brown with the ponytail, I don't know her name, I'm so sorry, he wanted to tell her a joke or dance with her or something like that, and I let him do that. I think he wanted to dance with her, so I did it. And then the girl with the red jersey on here, he wanted to do something with her too, and so I was trying to get. I think I did that. I don't remember if I did or didn't, but anyway. So whenever he has a want with a specific sim, I will do that. Okay, so day one is basically welcome home. Take this day to get everyone settled in. Put in some game tables, chess tables, bar, or whatever social items you have available to break the ice. Interact with contestants and vice versa. Keep it friendly. So this is what this episode is about. It's just them kind of getting to know each other and having a good time. This is day by day. Average time is 24 minutes. I usually try to film my episodes for 30 minutes, but this one was like 20 something minutes, but it's okay. I'm not gonna hold that to a strict standard either, but yeah. So next week will be day 2, which is the group date. So that will be fun. So be looking out for that episode. I don't know how often I'm gonna put these in or anything like that. I just know that I'm going to do it, but we'll just see. Because I also have several other Let's Plays going on at the same time. So that's basically the rules. That's everything that you really need to know. There's all the different days listed already, but I'm not going to talk about those until the day happens. So, yeah, basically that's it. That's all you really need to know. Like I said, this house is absolutely gorgeous, and the sim guy that I have, he's gorgeous too. But I kept noticing that my Sims, and I'm about to do it right now, I think. No, I was actually going to talk about the girl reading here, how I thought she was so much like me. And this girl walks by in a bathing suit, and I kept seeing my Sims in bathing suits, and I did some investigative work, could not figure out why they were in bathing suits. I don't know if there's like a pool nearby, or if it's because it's warm outside, that's what they're doing. I don't know. So, we had to do a little detective skills on that. But yeah, if I was on The Bachelor, this would be me. I would be off reading a book or off doing something fun, not interacting with the guy. And I was like, where is she at? And she's off playing a game by herself, which I think is really cool for them to do their own thing as well as hang out with The Bachelor. I think the only thing about having too many fun things around is they will become off by themselves, and I don't want that. Also, if you hear thundering or whatever, there's a storm going on tonight. I don't know what in the world that's about. And also, people are in the next room talking and arguing and doing their own thing. So if you hear stuff, that's okay. But yeah, this house is very gorgeous. And like I said, I was looking at that little pond there. I knew we had a pond there, and I'm like, maybe the pond is why they're getting their bikini. But then I tried to interact with the pond, and it wouldn't let me interact with the pond. So I'm a little confused about that. Don't really know why. Why they're still in their bikinis. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to be in their bikinis. I don't know. I'll have to do some more detective work until... I don't mind what they wear. You know, some people are like, oh, I want them in their fancy clothes, and I'm not really... You know, their everyday wear to me is more important, than anything else, because that's what we're going to see them in a lot of the time. So, yeah. And I might go a little quiet. That's okay for this episode. But periodically I'm looking at him to see what he wants, and also looking at the other girls to see how they're doing with their things, what they're doing, what they're up to. And when I moved into the house, I realized we had a bedroom downstairs, and I was like, oh shoot, what if somebody tries to do something? I don't know. I'm just going to let them choose wherever bed they want to go, and let them do whatever they want to do. And then I saw that glitch happening with the girls. But I'm just going to let people do what they want to do. The girls are going to do what they want to do. Maybe it won't get messed up. If it gets messed up, I'm nervous.
Keep a bumel.
No, let's.
That's right.
And my bachelor really wanted to interact with this girl for some reason. Like I said, I don't remember her name because, like I said, I randomized everything and even the names, so I was just like, okay. But he really liked interacting with her a good bit. Because, like I said, he danced with her earlier, and he is now talking to her about stuff. And I was kind of hoping he would talk about books, because I think he had a book at one point, and I was like, ooh, maybe they'll talk about books. But he didn't. So, sad face. And I might have to end up going in and changing him. I don't know if he has a romantic trait or not, but I'll do it. It's not a big deal. This is just kind of the first episode, so it's not a huge issue to be on point with everything. Things are going to change as we go along. Outfits might change, all that fun stuff. She was up here using the bathroom. I was like, where's she at? Because I hadn't seen her hanging around for a little bit, so I was like, what's going on with that? She's cooking in her bathing suit, and like I said, it kind of made me curious again, why in the world is she in a bathing suit? I think I saw somebody else in their bathing suit earlier in that episode too, but I don't remember. I couldn't figure it out. I think she was making like a sandwich, but she sat there for the longest. This girl is one of my favorite girls because she has the Melanie Martinez hairdo where she's got the two different colors, and her outfit is like really on point, so cute. And then this girl with the burgundy hair with the braids or whatever, I liked her too. And she was just having a moment there. I don't know what she was doing. But yeah, so at the end of every episode, I will look through their relationships with the Bachelor and tell you who I think they should be watching out for, and then we'll go from there. But every episode, things can change. Arguments can happen. They could not share an interest, and it can make it go down. But it's the results of the episode is what is of that episode. So episode 2, the final, or the girl to watch out for, may not be the same thing. So we will see how things play out. Episode 2 is really when you need to start thinking, okay, this is what's going to happen. And that's how we do it. I think what I'll do for Elimination Day is not the 3 p.m. sharp thing because it doesn't work so good. I think what will happen is I'll record for 30 minutes and then we'll have our elimination. That will be what we do. You know, because I think if you do 3 p.m. sharp, if you do it by the days, maybe it's the 3 p.m. sharp after the 24 minutes. I'm really not sure how it's supposed to work, guys. I'm just going to do for 30 minutes and then go from there. So that's the idea. Maybe just do the 30 minutes and then the 3 p.m. sharp. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I have to see how everything works out. I don't know. But yeah, at this point, I'm looking through her interests, her friends, and all that, and seeing. And I think at this point, I figured out she was the one who had the most, the highest relationship with the Bachelor currently. And so I was basically saying, this is the girl we need to watch out for because she's been interacting with everybody, and she's kind of, to me, a little introverted, maybe not. I don't remember what I said her as. But she's a little bit off to herself most of the game. But the thing is, it's the quiet ones you have to watch out for because I didn't even realize she was formulating such a bond with him. But she has the highest bond. So don't let it get to you just now. But that's the end of the episode, basically. She is so far the one to be watching out for. And like I said, I don't know her name. But anyway, so I'll see you guys in the next video.